Hey all, this is the first of our weekly 5-minute messages. This is something I wanted to start up with Doubting Believer, do a 5-minute message each week, and I was going to start in November, but I'm dropping this one a little early because you know what happens in November. We all know what happens in November aside from the big food day where everybody eats. It is in November that everyone gets on the thankfulness, the gratitude wagon and starts listing and posting and talking about all the things they are grateful for, which is great. Gratitude is awesome. There's nothing bad that I can say about gratitude. We all know that when we practice that attitude of gratitude, which that little rhymey saying itself is not my favorite, but when we do practice gratitude, we feel better, we are better to other people, our lives are better. Things just go better when we have a grateful heart, when we have a grateful mindset. However, this year, I'd like us to go just a little bit further with that. And I know we all have way too many things on our plate, way too many things to do. But I would ask if we're going to adopt some kind of gratitude ritual this November, that we add a little bit to it. The tradition I come from is Reformed tradition. The PCUSA, Presbyterian Church USA, is part of the Reformed tradition. And part of our theology, at the heart of what we believe, is that we don't live out our lives trying to earn God's love. That we already have God's love. And our goal in life is to realize that, to realize how much we are loved, and to respond to that love in gratitude with our lives. To live out our lives in grateful response to the love that God has blessed us with through no doing of our own, and for Christians especially, for what God has done for us through Jesus Christ. That our lives are lived in grateful response to the fact that God loved us before we loved God, and out of gratitude for what God has done for us through Jesus Christ. So I'd like to ask us to do this year as you go day to day, week to week, however you're doing your gratitude ritual, whether you're posting on Facebook or Insta or Twitter or whatever. Oh, hey, here's Shoes the cat. I'm grateful for Shoes the cat. Whatever it is you are grateful for, whatever your ritual is, don't stop with I am grateful for. Do I am grateful for so, or I am grateful for therefore, and take some action on it. For instance, I am grateful for friends and family. Therefore, I am going to check on one of my relatives I haven't heard from in a while. Therefore, I am going to call a friend who I know is struggling. I am so grateful for these relationships. Therefore, I am going to do something to demonstrate my gratitude. I am so grateful to have an abundance of food in my home and at my fingertips. Therefore, I am going to share some of that food through donating money to a food bank, to donating food to someone who needs it, to cooking a meal for someone who doesn't feel like cooking right now for whatever reason. So I'll ask those of you who are planning to take on a discipline of gratitude, or maybe those of you who aren't but are thinking about it now. As you do your daily, weekly, however you're processing it, gratitude exercises, go ahead and post them on social media. And when you do, hashtag gratitude on the move. Do the I am grateful for, so I will, or I am going, and hashtag it gratitude on the move. And maybe this will catch on. Again, gratitude all by itself. Having a grateful heart, having an attitude of gratitude, even though that phrase makes me cringe a little bit. Always good things, and they change our lives and they change the lives of the people around us because we're better for it. But let's add a little extra. Let's live our lives in grateful response to what God has done for us, to what others are doing for us and around us. Let us live our lives in gratitude, but also in response to that gratitude. And see if that doesn't deepen your discipline a little bit during this season of thankfulness. So I invite you to join me in being grateful and acting out of that gratitude during the month of November as we look forward to the Thanksgiving holiday. Have a great week, and we'll be back next week with another 5-minute message.